What's going on, you guys? Steven from Airsoft Tech, and today I'm bringing you guys a super exciting video. I am like super hyped right now. I'm trying to be kind of quiet, or to control myself a little bit, because I have neighbors up there, my parents are in there, and it's pretty early in the morning, so I don't want to disturb anyone. But if this was like literally probably like 3 in the afternoon, I'd be screaming my head off right now. So the package is literally sitting on that table right there. I have my knife in my pocket. I have the little table thing that I always set the boxes on, about to cut it open. However, before we get into that, what I'm about to unbox for you guys today, it's gonna be something pretty special. I know it's like nothing too crazy because a lot of people have these things, but for me it's going to be pretty cool because I've never had one. Anyways, there were a ton of comments left on my last video, which was the custom KWA KR 12 overview video, which was I was just showing you guys my KR 12 as it was then, about what you thought I was going to do to the gun, because that's what I asked you guys to do. And there were 3 huge things. Puller start, like a fusion engine. I would install one of those into the lower receiver. I'll take the gearbox out, basically take everything out, and just basically drop in a fusion engine, which is pretty hard to do with KWAs. I'm not gonna say if that's what I'm doing. I'm not gonna spoil anything just yet, but you have to do quite a bit of modifications if you were to drop a fusion engine into a KWA lower. So that was one of them. I was either gonna HPA it, which means get like an F1, a Jack, a Wolverine Inferno Gen 2, all these really famous engines out there for HPA builds and stuff. So I was either gonna do those 2 things, or I was gonna DSG it. So I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna do, but without further ado, Anyways though, let me go get the box, move the camera, and we are going to get into this unboxing. Alright, here we go, you guys. We got everything set up. They packaged it in a pretty small box. I thought it would be in a bigger box, when it showed up on my doorstep. However, this thing weighs almost 8 pounds. I think it's 7.5. Yeah, 7.5 pounds. So it weighs quite a bit. But anyways, you guys, here we go. Oh my god, we're actually getting into this thing. And I am so excited. Oh, you guys can see it. I bet you money you guys. Oh, can you read that? Yeah, you can definitely read that. Anyways, okay, I'm just going to quickly just take this out really quickly because I don't know, I feel like that's kind of going to give it away. Let's get into the stuff that, isn't what I really ordered. I didn't order this. This is weird. They just included this, I'm assuming. All right, you guys. So yeah, this should really give it away. They included a bag. This is actually pretty sick. I did not buy this, but yeah, Airsoft Junkiez. That is who I ordered from. And for those who know them, you know what they kind of specialize in. And so if you don't know what I still got, well then hey, that's good. You guys still can wait a little bit longer. But anyway, so that was a bag. And then, oh wow, they also included patches too. Look at this. This is cool. Look at that rattle right there. Ooh, get your Milsum fix, airsoftjunkiez.com. That's actually a really nice patch. That's cool. All right, so anyways, you guys, I'm about to pull out the main thing, which was the bulk of this order and why it was so expensive. This thing was like, it would have been like $500, but since it was Black Friday, it was like $400, and I got an amazing deal. All of this is like $400 basically. So here we go. This is it. Ready? Boom. There it is, you guys. The Wolverine Inferno Gen 2. I was originally gonna go with the Polar Star F1. However, people said these new Gen 2s that came out like 2 months ago, or maybe a little longer than that, but they're like basically the newest thing on the market. They said this thing is literally ridiculous. I believe this is the player package. Yeah, this is the player package, so everything should be in here. So I'm going to set this to the side really quickly, and let's go ahead and move this, and let's get all the other stuff out of the way. So this is, I'm sure, yep, okay, can you guys see that right there? You guys see that right there? Yep, that is a regulator. This is an Slp wide bore, I believe it is, or wide braided. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's wide bore regulator. And then the other box, I'm sure you guys know what that was. That was an Slp Tank. So anyways, though, here is the last item. This is I believe this is a hydration carrier to, technically put it, but you can also go ahead and put, your tanks in here. So let me go ahead. Jeez, it's so cold outside. My fingers hurt from trying to rip this thing open. Do they include a bladder in here? No, they don't. Okay, so this is actually, either this is a water or hydration carrier, and they just didn't include the pouch or the, the sack of water, whatever you want to call it. Or this is strictly made for HPA, for air tanks and stuff. But yeah, Condor, I didn't even know it was from Condor. They didn't even, on the description, it didn't say this was from Condor. It literally just said multi-cam air tank carrier or something like that. But yeah, so it's basically like a little backpack. You can go ahead and wear it on your back, strap it in the front and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and set this down though. I know you guys don't really care about this. Let's go ahead and get into the Wolverine Gen 2, baby. All right, you guys, here we go. I don't think I need my knife. No, I believe this is just coming out like so. Ooh, I'm so excited. Here we go. Premium edition. Hell yeah. You can't get that little Spartan weak ass edition. No, I'm just playing. Seriously, I'm kidding you guys. Don't get offended if you guys got the Spartan edition. Or if you have one. So let's go ahead, take this bad boy out, and let's go ahead and look, V2 for version 2. let's go ahead and pull all this out. So here is the 7.4 volt battery to go ahead and power this damn thing, because you need one of these bad boys. So boom. Oh wow, these things are smaller than I expected. Look at this right here. This thing literally fits in the palm of my hand. That is freaking insane. Look at that little bad boy. 7.4. Boom. Awesome. Okay, cool. So there's that. Let's go take out the next thing. Oh, here it is. This is the engine itself. This is the Inferno, baby. And I believe this one should be for the M4. If it's not, then I'm kind of screwed. I'm going to have to send this back. Go ahead, cut that open. Boom. Oh, this thing looks so freaking clean. Woo! Oh, yep, M4. Beautiful. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Look at this thing. Here's the solenoid. What does that say right there? I'm not sure if my camera's going to focus. I don't know. Oh, it just has like some lettering. But yeah, Inferno Gen 2. M4 nozzle. Beautiful. Oh, man, this thing looks absolutely amazing. Oh, and there's some writing right there. Man, this is heavy. This is like all metal. This is crazy. All right, so let's go ahead and set that down though, and let's go ahead and take out the last thing. Oh wait, okay. Oh, so oh yeah, this is the buffer tube adapter piece that you put near the end of your gearbox. Here's a little flathead screw, and then here is the piece to go ahead and connect the line and everything like that. No air leaks. Here are some more O-rings, so that is very cool. I believe this is called the wire harness. I will correct myself on the screen right now if I'm wrong. I'm sure I am. And then here is the FCU, and yeah, here we go. So they have a little piece of paper right here. I'll get into these two things later, and yes, this is a wire harness. But they have like all this little writing. Man, they really, you know, make sure they get all this stuff right. So look at that. So they have Inferno cylinder, O-ring set, and then none of this basically, because that's the Spartan edition. So then we have here the version 2 trigger board, which is in that little red thing right there, which we'll get into in a second. And then we have the buffer tube adapter, the 14-inch wire harness, and then the FCU, the toolkit, the mini LiPo battery, and then down here it says tested by GM, packaged by AW. So this was already tested. So if this doesn't work, I better get a refund or a replacement, but I'm sure it'll work. I'm not concerned whatsoever. And they also include another patch. So this, I didn't even buy this. I didn't buy the other patch. I didn't buy the bag they sent, so that's pretty cool. So here it is, you guys. Here is the Inferno right there. I'm gonna set that down. The wire harness, O-rings, the toolkit or whatever, the FCU, the mini LiPo battery, and then this has to be the trigger board. Damn, this thing is small and light. Oh my, I hope I don't cut this thing. So damn, look at that little guy. The trigger board right here. This is absolutely tiny. Look, my thumb is bigger than it. That's crazy. Or it's the size of my thumb. But anyway, let's go ahead and set this down. And let's go ahead and open the other box, which was the Slp Tank. So I'm going to move all this stuff, and I will cut the clip right now. And one more thing, you guys. I didn't even mention this. This is the line, the little line that connects into the solenoid. You go ahead and screw this end in. This goes out the pistol grip and whatnot. But yeah, so I forgot to mention that. But that is everything, plus the actual Inferno Gen 2, which is over there on the floor. So it says, do not open with sharp objects. Well, technically, this thing isn't sharp. Everyone says how dull this thing is, and you guys are right. This is a piece of shit knife. So technically, we can't open it, but seriously, guys, actually don't, unless you want to like explode yourself. If I blow up right here, you guys, this will be basically my last video ever, and you guys will see, you know, the death of Airsoft Tech 23. But nah, I'm just being silly right now. Anyways, I'll go ahead, cut this open. Make sure you go slow, very nice, just like so. Don't want to do anything stupid. And boom, here it is. So we have Ninja Paintball. I'm going to go ahead and set that to the side. Don't really, you know, care about that. And boom, oh wow, this thing's bigger than I expected. Holy moly, look at this thing. Damn, this thing's heavy. All right, so I zoomed out so I can get you guys a full picture of this freaking air tank. Airsoft Junkiez. Man, look at this thing. Man, this thing is heavy. And here, up here, we can see the pressure and whatnot. And up here, go ahead and take that off, is where you go ahead and screw on the regulator. So let's go ahead, put that bad boy back on. SLP. And then, man, you can't get over how heavy this thing is. Anyways though, let's go ahead and get the regulator off the ground, and let's go ahead and open that next. All right, let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. This is basically the last thing, and this is just covered in bubble wrap. Watch me like puncture the line. That'd be hilarious. Boom! Look at this bad boy. Let's go ahead and untangle this just like so. Ooh, wow. This thing is nice. Got the little gauge right there. Very, very nice. Let the air up there. We can go ahead and adjust it from this knob right there. It says Airsoft Junkiez, just like so. And man, everything just feels super freaking high quality. My goodness. So yeah, this is the wide bore line, as you guys can see right there, and you guys can see that right there. It's braided as well, has really nice material. wrapped around it, and this thing is just beautiful. All right, so I zoomed out again just for you guys so you can get a whole, you know, picture of this bad boy. So it's pretty damn long. I don't know how long. I think this is 36 inches. I think that's what it was. Yeah, 36 inches. Anyways, though, I'm liking this. It looks super high quality. Everything looks super high quality. So anyways, though, let me go ahead and bring back everything, set it on the table, and we will wrap the video up, and I will talk about a few more things. So boom, that is everything. All of this cost $400. I've seen people pay like $390-ish for just literally just the F1, you know, on e-bike, and then, you know, that's with tax and shipping and stuff like that. I just spent basically $30 to $40 more dollars. Forgot exactly how much all this was. $30 to $40 more dollars for an engine itself, the Wolverine Inferno Gen 2, an Slp regulator, an Slp tank, and this isn't just the Wolverine Inferno Gen 2, this is the premium edition, which gets you more O-rings, the trigger board, a toolkit, we have patches, we have FCU, we have a battery, we have a wire harness, we have a little line thing. I'm not really sure exactly what this is called. I know it screws in right there though onto the actual Gen 2 itself. However, all of this for literally a little over $400, and that's also due though because of Black Friday. But I saved my money up, I waited till Black Friday, I knew exactly what I wanted, and I had patience. That is the most important thing, you guys. And not only that, we also got the what's it called, the air tank pouch right here. I know I'm not going to put this on here right now, but the Condor thing, which retails for $35 itself. So we got a whole bunch of stuff, and then we also have the Airsoft Junkiez little sack thing, which is on the ground. But yeah, you guys, so this is it. So now let me talk about why I went ahead and bought that ASG motor, because all of you are like, it makes no sense for him to HPA the gun if he bought that new motor. Well, to that I say, I want two lowers. You guys are gonna think I'm crazy. You guys are gonna think I'm absolutely insane. I want two lowers for my Kara 12. So basically the upper, if you guys remember what it looks like, that's going to stay the same with the you know, the hop systems, our hop dropping kit, that, you know, really nice barrel setup and hop up unit setup. That's all staying the same. Everything on, you know, on the upper receiver is staying the same, but I want two different lowers. So one being HPA, and that's what I really want to get into first, but also an AEG lower, which is super upgraded with a really nice motor, and boom, that is where the motor came into play. And then when this is all taken care of and, you know, everything's good, then, you know, we'll get into the second build, which will be that other lower, which, as I said, will have that ASG motor. It'll be super upgraded gearbox, and it'll be an AEG basically. And that way I can go ahead and swap between the two lowers. I have an HPA lower and a super upgraded AEG lower, and say I don't want to run, you know, this HPA setup or whatever. One weekend I can go ahead and take my other lower, slide that bad boy on, and boom, now I have an AEG. So I have two lowers that I can play with. But yeah, that is what I'm doing. I'm going to be doing that other build. I don't know how far into the future, probably not anytime soon, but right now this is what I'm going to be focusing on. However, with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, but until next time, I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching.